Loss of muscle as we get into the second half of life is a huge issue. So many people deal with this, and it's something that if you get it wrong, it is definitely not supportive of your longevity at all. It puts you at risk of all sorts of problems, all sorts of injuries and things that could end up really shortening your life. And certainly it's going to diminish the quality of your life as you become less physically able and less mobile, and you lose the ability to get out and do things with your physical body that you've enjoyed throughout the first half of your life. So on the other hand, if you can really maintain this, it does wonders for the quality and perhaps the quantity as well in that second half of your life. Now let's take a look at what adaptogens can be best in this case to support this, and we'll get into a few other lifestyle tips after that as well. So one of my first ones here would be astragalus, and this is one of my favorite herbs. It works in so many different ways, but here we're looking at its traditional use for supporting the strength in the extremities of the body, especially throughout the body, but especially in the extremities. It was always a classic herb, very popular amongst people who were doing physical labor out in the cold, needing to maintain their resilience and their strength. So astragalus would be a great starting point here. Of course, it has great immune benefits, very powerful antiviral, super lung tonic. So it works, as I said, in so many ways, but specifically for building muscle, it's a great one to be thinking about. Next one I would think about is eucommia. This is a tree bark, and it has almost like a latex type material in it. You can take the bark and you stretch it apart and you see this material inside. And this is an herb that we have actually in one of our chocolates. We have it in our recharge chocolate for any of you who might have tried that one before. And if you've tried that, leave me a comment below. I want to hear about it. And so eucommia is famous for improving the strength and integrity of muscles and tendons and ligaments. So it's a great one here for both building strength and also for preventing and healing injuries to soft tissue. The next one, now these two that we just talked about, these are from the plant world. We're about to leave the plant world. If you're a strict vegan or vegetarian, go for those first two. That's okay. Those are really amazing herbs and will certainly have many, many benefits in your life. But the next two, we're departing the plant world and going into the animal world. In the Chinese view of what constitutes an herb, and then the Taoist view of what constitutes an herb, it's not limited to just plant material or plant material and mushroom material. It goes beyond that. It includes certain mineral substances, things like shilajit, for example, and includes things from the animal world, some very potent things from the animal world. For example, here, deer antler, very powerful source of naturally occurring growth factors that can be incredibly powerful. It's a traditional Jing tonic, a yang Jing, very fiery kidney adrenal supportive substance, building your very base core life force. And if you're also in older age and building muscle is a problem, this is going to replenish that deeper vitality and also give you some of these growth factors that can be very helpful in building up some of this muscle, or at least, at the very least, maintaining it. And then I would say Polyrhacus. Now this may sound like, wait, what is that? This is a big Chinese black mountain ant, and you're not eating whole ants. Usually you're getting it either in a capsule where it's been extracted into a powder. You might just have that powder on its own. You could have that powder in a capsule, as I said, or you might get it in a tincture. And Polyrhacus, these are big black mountain ants, and they're legendary for their strength, their ability to lift like over 200 times their body weight. I may be a little bit off in that number, but it's somewhere up there. And this again is a super restorative kidney adrenal tonic. It's a chi tonic, increasing moment to moment energy and vitality. And if I was talking to somebody like you who was a family member and wanted to maintain some of this physical vitality as you're moving into the second half of life, Polyrhacus would definitely be right up there at the top of the list. Now, going outside the world of consumables, a little bit into lifestyle practices, I also want to mention sauna use. So it's been well shown in studies on sauna use that when people are not able to work out, they're either in a wheelchair or maybe they're injured, that when they are using the sauna regularly, they don't lose muscle nearly as fast. In fact, they hardly lose any at all. They don't lose muscle nearly as fast as people who were in the same situation but not using the sauna. So something about the sauna, I would imagine it has a lot of connection to the heat shock proteins that you're going to be producing in your body as a result of sauna use, and some of the boosts in your natural growth hormones that come from sauna use as well. So that's a great tool there, whether you have a sauna in your home, like I do right over there, or whether you're using the sauna at a local business, or perhaps at a gym, or even if a sauna is absolutely not a possibility for you, you can get in a hot bath for 30 minutes every day, and that can actually deliver some of the benefits. Not to the same level as actually a proper sauna experience, but it does increase heat shock proteins quite substantially for the next 48 hours approximately. So if a sauna is not a possibility at all, you still have probably a hot bath in your house that you can enjoy. And last but not least, it wouldn't be a good presentation of this topic, I think, if I didn't mention resistance training. Maintaining muscle on the body is very metabolically intensive. It takes your body a lot of energy and a lot of resources to maintain muscle. That's why if you're not using it, you're losing it, because your body is going to use this energy for other stuff. And so if you want to signal to your body that it's worthwhile keeping this muscle on your body, you got to say, this is something I need, and I'm going to show you that I need it because I'm going to use it on a regular basis. So engaging in some form of regular resistance training is going to be a very, very important part of the equation here. I hope this has been helpful for you. If any of this has been new or interesting to you, I'm curious to know what sparked your attention. It always helps me to be able to get better at making these videos. So if you wouldn't mind, leave a comment below and let me know. And while you're down there, click that like button and subscribe to our channel. We love sharing cutting edge information with you about tonic herbs, adaptogens, nutrition, everything around diet and healthy lifestyle, saunas, sleep health, hormones, all of it. And we just got into a little bit of that today, and I would love to continue this connection with you and keep sharing everything that we're so passionate about here. Have a beautiful day and look forward to seeing you again next time.